Hello, once again back modeling because two things. Because actually, number one, I haven't been bothered to actually try and fix the capture card yet, and number two, I actually quite enjoy this. And why not do something that you enjoy? Oh, another one S. Try and bring in a couple of reference images for what I'm modeling now, because if you remember these people, remember that little chubby guy right there, chubby guy, you'll understand what I'm going to try and model. I'm going to try and model a Scream Can, which should be fun. I mean, I'm going to be actually texturing after I've modeled it. And of course, got a couple different shots of it. Obviously, this is a much better version, much better quality. Just for the sides, I mean, because this bit here is the only bit on this side, and it's not on the other side as far as I know. But it's just getting the basic shape down this episode and just seeing where it'll take us. For the top of it, though, because there's no really much references for how it's connected, I've kind of just had a look at a propane canister with a rubber gasket up there. That obviously, when you insert it in and screw it in, that presses down and it opens an airway for things to go in, but not come back out. So that's what I'm going to be modeling the top on, roughly, very, very roughly. I'm kind of going to eyeball some of it, actually. So that's how we get started, because obviously I've got to start with something. I'm going to start with a cylinder, just in the middle and extrude out from there on both sides. That's top view. Cylinder. Gonna make it about, don't know how big. Oh, that big. I'll just make that 14 actual, and let's go on P. And I think front. That'll be okay for half of the size, but I think the middle will be more 50. Once again, generic units. And that off. Let's put the sides down a little bit just to help smoothen. Down to 12. See. Oh, wrong button. And obviously, if we take smooth off, it'll just be a jagged edge. I will be putting turbo smooth on this probably. One, and then we can pivot point, center, align, and then move this to edit. Using that method, by the way, to actually do the edit poly, just to make sure I can actually go back and change anything if I need, like the height, which I think I'm going to do now actually, and just take it down to 40. And obviously, because of that, I can edit poly, affect that center, align. Again, now that we've got that, we'll press W and properly center it, which is about there. I think I was right with 50. Let's actually try 45 just to make it, just to split the difference here. Zero. So best way I'm thinking to do this is to either cut it in half and use symmetry, or just highlight both of them, because both top and bottom are both going to be different, but it's just the way up there. So what we're going to do is give this edge, not yet actually. bevel. Just give it a small bevel. That. Bevel it in. I think I need to make it a bit lower. That's better. Then extrude the lip here. I think that's good enough. Get bevel back in. This needs to be the same but positive, so let's just remove that there. Let's take that. Extrude again. This time a bit longer. Not that big, like a really weird Christmas cracker. And let's just give that a final bevel. Final bevel in like that. There's our basic, very basic shape, which of course we're gonna have to do this and clear all and just auto smooth it. It just makes it all one smoothness like that. Although it's jagged still, but you know, it's fine. Let's turn map off just for G. Let's put it also on shaded, so we don't get them horrible shadow artifacts. Now the main other thing to do now is front view and select these edges. Actually, just select that massive bit. Select that massive bit. Select all actually, and just Alt click the parts that we don't need. Yes, there was an easy way to do this, but you know, too late now. Oop, front. If you haven't watched any other videos on, well, like this will be my second build on this, and let's just chamfer that and obviously not buy one because that's way too big. Let's put it in with 2 like that. And that's once again object, clear all and auto smooth. Get that nice there. So now we've got the middle and the tops. I'll need to auto smooth this again, but not auto smooth, turbo smooth. Let's work on the bottom first, because from what I've seen, the bottom has feet, so just make that a little bit longer, like that, and then let's get into perspective and just turn it upside down on that ass. I think we might actually have to just clear all smoothing groups just so we can actually have a better definite thing instead of a curve. So this, as far as I can tell, going by memory, is inset this. This inset a little bit bigger. This inset for about 1.4. That seems reasonable. Then let's bevel inwards like that. Add another bevel to it and just put it down and drag it down like that. Now what I've noticed in Turbo Smooth is that it connects this weirdly, so good trick which I got told and taught was to just add a cut in these sections just so they'll line up a little better. And obviously if you don't think that they're all connected, just press Ctrl A and click the little box by weld, and it'll tell you if anything is there. And as far as I know, I'm guessing that's pulling in all of the chamfers. Yeah, it's pulling in all the chamfers. There's bottom there. Now, for the feet, I'm going with that's. Then just click grow, and then we can deselect these four. Should do this. Just control click all of these because I kind of want the feet feel like the feet should curve inwards. I don't want to do it from here because I feel like that'll be too wide. Let's quickly insert this. But nah, that's not the right one. Connect it, yeah, that's the one. Ring, connect. Let's just pull this wide like that. Now, as far as I can also tell, there's only 3 legs. So it's 1, 2, skip 2, 1, 2, skip 2, 1, 2. And then we can just extrude these by that much, just by that much. And that's the bottom. Oh, where have we gone? Front. Bottom there. How long have I been recording? Wow, only 11 minutes. Now the top has a secondary bevel upwards. Oops. You can just right click these sorted. Obviously won't be that tall, but it's just try that. Because I'm also guessing that it just clips in, so I'm just gonna extrude this down a little bit. Actually, no, that's bevel. Bevel would be look better. Let's bevel down just to widen that bevel about there. And we can insert to about that. Extrude upwards. Extrude not by that much, just a little bit. And then if we have a look at that canister, not the best quality. It'll extrude up and bevel outwards, right? And chamfer in, right? Just getting all the stuff down, you know. We can actually lower this and then extrude again upwards by a sim mount. But this we can highlight all these polys, extrude with local groups. Let's make it a little bit wider like that. Highlight all these and let's take out them so you can move it up a bit like that. Because this now will, if we insert it in, obviously not by that much, just actually what a better idea would be if we can just click the box, or the box near insert, just insert itself, and then we can push it in gently like that. Don't know what's happened here. I feel like another thing's been added. Another thing been added? It has it? It doesn't look like it has. 6, 7, 10, 12. Huh. It's just gone a little bit off, which is weird. You know, we can just select all these polys. That's it. It's the only polys we want to select, so just Alt that top, move it, just move it inwards. It's not going to be that good, but you know, cylindrical still. If not, I'll just have to make that out of a different cylinder and just give it a quick save. Just Scream Canister. I know they're used for laughs at the end of the film. Spoilers. But obviously, if you didn't know that, then I don't know. What do you want? Also seems to be on this. There's little vents here, but let's check the other one. The other one doesn't actually show you the top, but it does show you the bottom. Does it? No. It just shows you this side, which is good. Minus. Positive. Good time. This will be interesting, the model. Do that, or just make it a plane with a thing. Just... Anyway. Just while we're here, let's put turbo smooth on, and I bet you it'll look absolutely awful first time, but we can change it up with a few more connects and swift loops. See? That's what it looks like with turbo smooth on. Check the bottom. Check the bottom. Because that just looks ass, doesn't it? These look fine. This doesn't. What we can do is just click on Edit Poly and untick this. Can though is click that on and press F4, and that doesn't do anything because I've forgotten how to just show. Anyway, it's where Swift Loop comes in. Give one there, give one there, give one there, one there. It's just a really, really quicker way of adding loops in, loops that don't want to go here. Awesome. But obviously for loops that don't want to go there, you can just use the connect tool, which I'm probably going to in a minute. Just connect these just so they're a little bit more solid. See if we put turbo smooth on, and now we take F4 off. I've got a really solid surface to work on. So I need to add another one there. Right, let's instead of that use the connect tool on these. Obviously we just need one. Let's push that up to 90. That. Connect. Put 2 in. Just move them apart to about 90 as well. Then we can double smooth. Now we have a very, very definite top. Tippy toppy. Toppy tippy. Just quickly gonna do the same for the bottom here. Shift S. If you don't know how to put Swift Loop on, please refer to a previous video. I think it's the first video in this playlist. There's turbo smooth on. I just need to sort out these, which should be fine because I just need to add a top, bottom on all three. Oops, too close. And if that doesn't sort it out, I'll address it later. It hasn't sorted out because it's got these massive gaps, which is probably one of the most annoying things ever. I'm gonna run a little bit over, but that's fine. Just grab these two on the top and bottom of each side. Something which I'll do in between this part and the next part, and just connect them. Obviously it hasn't worked. I'm gonna have to just select these. Does connect work anymore? Or I'm gonna have to add Swift loops in on the bottom. It's the cheated way, but you know, quickest way I know how to do it. Currently, if you are a modeler and you do catch these videos, please let me know on quicker ways to do things. But mainly, they're not going to see the bottom. I think Canister looks alright like that, so let's give it a quick save. Pardon me. And I will see you in part 2 of this build. I will see you. That was my hands. And obviously, if you have any questions or recommendations or requests or anything, I'll see what I can do. Because I'll show you the file that I've got of stuff to make that isn't this related. So I've made a massive file of just stuff here. Oh, we've got the Infinity Gems, which aren't that hard to make. We've got just more reference for the Infinity Gems. We've got Grandmaster Thanos. More stuff for the Scream. We have Hellboy's Gauntlet. Wow, you have new applications. I can open this file. Thank you. We have Hellboy's Right Hand of Doom, which is one of the more probably difficult ones. Got more references for that. We've also got references for the Universal, the Ultimate Nullifier, which, if anything, if you've read comic books, is probably one of the most ludicrous, weird, and not very mentioned weapons in the comic book. It's kind of weird for a weapon. But I've also got... Sorry, there's bikes going past and it's really freaking us out. I've also got Stormbreaker by one Mr. Beta Ray Bill, who's like... is obviously prettiest guy around. And I've got a lot of references from Mjolnir, as well as a different version of Mjolnir, which I can't remember what it's called. And then we have Thunderstrike, which is a younger Thor's, or... jeez, I've forgotten the other guy's name. Yeah, and then we have Bjorn, which is Thor's axe. If you didn't know, Thor has an axe. I do believe he had an axe before he had the hammer. Anyway, aside from this and me being overzealous with this, I will see you in part 2 of this build or model. Obviously, I'll have to change the thumbnails, because if you've watched the previous videos, the thumbnails have Let's Build on, and the series is called Let's Model, and the playlist is called Let's Build, because I'm a dick towards myself. Other than that, I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe, blah blah blah. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.